Hello and welcome to a new episode of the AMAnews December 2023. That means the last session of the year, and we will start as always with SEO for Amazon, search engine optimization. And for the Christmas time, I have here a little overview for you. That is the blacklist from Amazon. That is changing per country. You can find it for US, UK, Germany, France, Italy, Spain, and all other marketplaces in Europe. Title recommendations in terms of service for titles, and you can also find these words and they are not allowed to use in your title, for example. And so keep that in mind, and also keep that in mind for Mother's Day, Father's Day, Valentine's Day, and all the other specific regional events and holidays. Of course, you will find them normally in the blacklist. Also, a few more when it comes to specific variation namings of there are other colors available and so on. So go in that list and figuring out what is maybe wrong with your titles. Sometimes they will also use the blacklist for other content like the bullet points, and so they will maybe don't show your bullet points anymore or suppress your whole listing. You will find that specific information in the Seller Central for the specific ASINs. When let's talk about content. Hopefully you're not working on 360-degree images at the moment. Of course, starting December 14th, that means today, the requests to upload that specific 360-degree images will not be supported anymore. Instead, you can now load up worldwide 3D models. The interesting part here is you need to understand how to add the models. You will find it down here, how to upload them. And in the section product types for 3D experiences, you will find a list in which categories or product types, especially product types, you can load them up. So really, really cool. One thing behind it, you need to understand, Amazon is working additionally on a function where you can use your smartphone, mobile phone, to scan your product and load it directly up to Amazon. So could be a cool experience. We will see the rollout this year and the start of next year, and let's see what products are absolutely into 3D models and which customer is interested in. Then we have a lot of change and listing requirements to improve the shopping experience. Starting a few days ago, Amazon has changed the worldwide 1,750 product types, except media, digital, and handmade categories. And that is a big impact on the following lists I will show you. But important as always, existing listings won't be affected. From my point of view, that's a big problem. Of course, newer listings will always receive better content with all required fields and data, and your old listings maybe will miss them. You will see that the rollout is a bit longer, so from the named December 11 to February 1st next year, 2024, and you will find the changes in add products via upload, and you can now also set up informations for Amazon like that data field is not required, it doesn't make any sense, or whatever. From my point of view, please step back. Just wait until February before you use that. Of course, when Amazon is rolling out something like that over a whole month and more, there are a lot of mistakes in it. But it's nice to know and understand that you have to rework your old listings latest on 2nd February next year. Then for the content, first I only found that in Europe, product returns insights and topic returns trends, but now it's also released in the United States, so Europe was first in my accounts. And you will find that returns insights and topic returns trends, and that is really, really cool. So don't get it wrong with the German words, of course. I found it really first in Germany. That is awesome to build up cool content, cool images. Of course, you really know what you need to talk about in your images and on the other side in your text. Then the purchase drivers also released now worldwide. That image was first found. That section was first found in the Product Opportunity Explorer in the United States. And that is really cool. Positive features impact on units sold and negative feature impact on units sold. Awesome for your content. Always stay directly on your customer. The only thing here is it's for the last year, and that part here is for the last 6 months. Of course, so the returns are better time. That is data specific shown here. In the other side, purchase drivers are for the whole year. The problem here is seasonal products. Of course, a whole year is too long time to look at. If you liked it so far, of course, ring the bell and thumbs up for our content, so you will be informed when we are releasing a new video. And last but not least, use our AMALYZE Chrome extension. Now let's have a little look at the advertising, and that is a typical situation. We here in Europe don't see that features, but you have a possibility to set up sponsored TV ads, for example, for freebie, and you can set it up by your own. The only thing you have to do is add a landing page, a target, and a creative, and then go. That is really cool. When we have a new overall update in the section of contextual targeting, for example, you can directly see specific groups: higher price, similar products, lower rated, and most viewed products. You see the definitions right here. So the products are similar to yours but priced higher, and they are directly built in one group. Up to 50 products are combined. Targeting your own products can help you upsell or cross-sell, so that are similar products from your catalog. These products are similar to yours and have lower ratings, so you can save the time for refined products in category targeting while directly using contextual targeting individual products, and you will find 4 groups. Absolutely helpful. And when you're in that section or in the sponsored product section and you see your products and you can decide what you want to use, you will find new badges on the products, for example, suggested, forecast, demand, benchmarking, and I think trending is also a possible badge. So Amazon just suggests products that are 46 times more clicks when advertised compared to products that are not suggested. Forecast, your product is in a category, subcategory that have historical seen an increase in traffic in the upcoming weeks. Really cool. Or benchmarking with product sales trend or conversion rate is low compared to similar products in the same category. Advertising, it can help drive sales. That's absolutely cool, but make sure at the moment Q4 nearly every product in your catalog has suggested and a green badge in every way. So every product is hot to advertise at the moment, but it's a cool feature, especially for the non-seasonal time. In the marketing, there's nothing going on so far, but just a cool reminder: use that specific brand tailored promotions. You're not paying any additional fee, you're only setting up your coupon from 10 to 50%, and then you can get in contact with your customer. Awesome feature by Amazon, and you can set it up to 3 months in the future. So if we are talking about, let's say, 12th December, you can go up to into nearly March. Okay, absolutely awesome to use. Don't miss that out. Brand tailored promotions. Then a long part in that AMAnews for December 2023. Of course, there are interesting changes. or impactful changes? It depends. Yeah? First of all, migrate your private apps from MVS to SP API by April 1st. Amazon has announced that months and months and months before, but now we are into the finalization, and from April you will see that a lot of stuff will be removed. For example, feeds, finance, fulfillment inbound, fulfillment inventory, fulfillment outbound, products, recommendations, sellers, subscriptions, push notifications, and all that. And please make sure to understand that private app access to the merchant fulfillment, orders, and reports MVS, MWS, API section was removed in September 2023. Absolutely necessary to know what you have to do here when you're using your own specific apps or apps of third party. Make sure that they are immigrating to the sponsored, seller partner API. The SP is not sponsored products. Then a lot of feed changes. You need to go that specific course. I don't know if you are using a multi-channel fulfillment or if you are handling with FBA, FBM or specific categories. Just make sure that the multi-channel fulfillment fees and tiers will be updated in February next year, at the beginning of February. On average, the fees will increase by 3.5% across all different speed options, but this change is below the 5.9 average increase announced by other carriers. So Amazon is still going under the prices of the competitors, and they will also modify the size tiers. So you will find a new smaller size tier of 4 ounces and larger, bulky and extra large size tiers. So it's necessary that you click on the link and prove that if you are impacted by it or not, even when it comes to the weights. Then there is a referral and fulfillment by Amazon fees update, and after these changes, we expect that sellers will see an average increase of $15 in fees in fees per unit sold. That is lower than the other logistic providers, and Amazon fulfillment fees will continue to remain on average of 70% less expensive than 2-day shipping methods offered by other major third-party logistics providers. So the fee is rising, but not as much as the normal market. Then we will begin charging separately for inbound and outbound activities. As a result, we will lower our outbound fees while creating new inbound fees that you can reduce or avoid entirely based on how you inbound products to us. So there's the inbound placement service fee, where will be FBA fulfillment fees rates for standard sized products by $20 per unit, and for large bulky size products by $61 per unit, a decrease for them, and you can go through the links, of course, and in addition to reflect the cost savings when products can be shipped in their existing packaging, shipped in own containers, SEO, we will offer a fulfillment fee discount ranging from $4 to $1.32, depending on item size and weight for eligible products in the ships in product packaging. We are calling it SIP now. Years ago it was SEOC, ship in own container. This discount will apply starting 5th February 2024. Absolutely awesome. Then we will introduce a low inventory level fee, and also we want to help enable you to carry significant levels of inventory. We will reduce the non-peak monthly storage fees for standard sized products by an average of $9 per cubic foot. You will also find the monthly storage fees page for more details. And that's not all. That's really crazy this month. Of course, you will also find that Amazon will reduce referral fees for apparel products, prices below $20 for items priced under 15. We will decrease referrals from 17 to 5%. So that's the answer from Amazon to Shein and Temu. You will find the other data here. Also, Amazon introduced a new lower price structure for wine. We have seen that new tiers a month or 2 months before. So 2 wine reviews are free, of course. It's completely free. Then you have the 10 wine tier and the 30 wine tier. Then Amazon will expand benefits as part of the US FBA new selection program. So we will provide an average 10% rebate on sales of eligible new to FBA parent products. Newly included these benefits for non-branded selections. In addition, we will provide expanded program eligibility for oversized selection and newly offer wine benefits for eligible sellers and associated selections. That's interesting, but it will only start in March the 1st. And last but not least, an introduced update rates and new benefits for supply chain by Amazon. So if you're directly using Amazon warehousing, Amazon distribution, and Amazon global logistics and all that stuff, you will find new rates and new benefits coming with that. That is not all. Amazon is also making updates to the storage utilization surcharge for removal, disposal, aged inventory, prep, and inbound defect fees. Finally, we will expand the returns processing fee to apply to higher return rate products in all categories. And so you see there are a lot of changing with different dates. So the last one is starting June the 1st, 2024. So please make sure, if you are impacted or not, or you don't know it, follow the links, go through the whole documents and figuring out what you need to change, and especially when it comes to cost structure. Last but not least, Amazon has released a new tool to identify demand for your products in Europe and Japan with a new dashboard. The similar products dashboard recently launched, and it is a guidance tool to help to better understand demand for your products in Europe and Japan. It's interesting, and the dashboard will provide data insights, and I was going through it. I found it very cool. Sorry for that. Just go into it. Global demand for your products. You will find it here, selection/cross listings. And you can take a tour, and with that tour you will be guided directly to a video. Please take a look at that video. You will understand what Amazon is offering you with the different data and so on. And so you are directly free to go on amazoncentral.amazon.com selections cross listings, and you will find that video. Have a look for it. Amazon is really giving cool data to you. That was the AMAnews last session, December 2023.